is the fucking same. And that's kind of what is always thoroughly fucking annoyed me. How is that possible? There's zero fucking proof for it, but we are told you have to believe this, and then what do? They don't disprove you. They immediately compare you to fucking Hitler, a eugenicist, something along those lines, where it's like, no, like you do not have to be hateful or want to purge people. But I mean, realistically, there are, generally it's from the neck up. Like if you're, it's not taboo to say like, yeah, Samoans are way more likely to be in the NFL because look, they're just like way fucking bigger than us on average.
Bro, we were talking about.
Bro, you can't shut the fuck up. Pepe, you can't shut the fuck up. Speaking for 25 hours. You can't shut the fuck up. It's the first time I see someone speaking 24 hours. Shut the fuck up. No one is listening to you. It's America. Well, shut the fuck up.
Got your ass, bitch. You got your ass, bitch.
Pepe, do you feel like that was fair criticism or he hated on you?
Absolutely.
He can't speak anymore because he got tired. He spoke for 24 hours. It's so weird. 24 hours of speaking. Are you a machine?
He's on that Addy.
You have no language, no culture, no food, no music, and you keep speaking for all night.
Hey, Shaw, what's that picture you got going on there?
That's Yahya Sinwar, the greatest leader who died on his land, having his Kalashnikov protecting his land in Palestine and Gaza.
Did the guy that's in my picture take him out?
The guy that died on his land. He was fighting on his land, and dying is not something bad. What is so bad is when you run away.
The guy that took him out is my picture. I don't know if you knew that.
That's Yahya Sinwar, who died on his land, not Donald Trump, who did not go to Vietnam because he was coward.
Okay, but the fucked up part with that is disgusting is that we can talk about you Arabs. You innovate nothing. You literally have God-given fucking resources. You end up enslaving the fucking South Asian Muslims that work for you. Then you have these so-called, oh look, we're egalitarian. You guys can come to the UAE, and then you guys dick suck these fucking people. Don't enforce the rules with these fucking people. Why? Because you want their fucking money. That is literally. It shows that their ideological beliefs are not even congruent. They're not even congruent with their Islamic beliefs. These guys are a bunch of greedy goddamn pigs. You fucking monkey, shut up.
There is no comparison between a man who died on his land protecting his people and a man who did not go to Vietnam because he was coward. There is no comparison. Yahya Sinwar was in Palestine protecting his land.
Was a warrior.
He has only Kalashnikov and he died on his land.
Okay, but you can't counter what I said. You can't counter what I said.
Fuck you.
We can counter what you said,
nothing to
actually.
be countered. You're all the same bullshit.
Everything
24
that
hours
you see
you are not even American.
UAE
You are not even
is
American.
within
You are
the
from
Islamic
Salvador or Mexico.
Sharias.
I don't know where.
We always told you.
No, I want to stop and cooking.
And you are so hypocrite. Donald Trump doesn't like you. Doesn't like the Mexicans.
I want to hear Lumi. I want to hear Lumi because he heard what I said, and I think he said that he can. Illumi said that he can
I'll
vote.
let you cook, Shah.
Yeah, Illumi said that he would vote. Like
you let me have the reason, and you can respond to the noise.
Hey Daniela, it's John. I hope you're having a nice evening. Let me know if you want to get together tonight.
I like a back and forth.
I like it back and forth. I don't like people who change their voice when they're speaking. You should speak your voice. I don't like your voice.
was my mic low, Illumi?
What?
You should speak your voice. That's not your voice. I don't like people.
What is my voice? What is my voice?
I mean, you try.
Oh, that's fine. Illumi, could you hear me okay? Or is my mic low?
I mean, you're trying to be a movie star or like Peaky Blinders.
Man, why do I trigger
That's
people,
not
bro?
your
You
voice.
just
That's
tell me
not
how
your
to
voice.
talk.
That's
You
not
just
your
tell
voice.
me how to talk, and I'll talk it that way, man. You just tell me how to talk, please.
You just tell me how to. That's not you, Flex. That's not you.
So this is what. Okay.
Okay. I
So
told you.
you're
I
gonna
told
shoot
you.
at
I
everyone.
told you you had.
So
I
you're
told
just
you-
gonna shoot at everyone.
I told you you had nothing.
You got no
Your voice
allies
does not
here.
belong-
No, we will address the title. Why don't you guys go back to
Got
your
no
shithole
allies.
country?
I'm
Why
not
don't
even-
you go
I'm
back
not
to your
even-
shithole country? We're addressing the title, man. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. I see a lot of foreigners on this stage, man.
Okay, I have the same question. What the fuck America is doing in Iraq? It's not your country. Go back to your country.
Aren't you foreign in America? I think a lot of America, white America, would like to have a white America experience again. I think that's fair. I think if white America wants to have a white American experience in the 21st century, I think they should give it a try. I think it's a fair national movement. It is a fair national movement as long as it gives, as long as it doesn't undermine the Constitution.
Why don't you go back to your countries? America is for the Indians. It's not for you. Go back to your
The
country.
Indians
I
didn't
think
have
that's
a
fair,
god-
Pepe,
the
right?
Indians
That's
didn't
fair.
have a goddamn country when they were here. You had a bunch of fucking tribes
Okay.
that were
But
literally
white
animists
nationalism-
and people that prayed to the they literally worship the fucking land and different animals. They didn't have a concept
But
of a
white
goddamn
nationalism
nation
comes under the
state.
Constitution.
What
Any
the
white
fuck are you
nationalist
doing
that
in
calls
Iraq?
for the
What the
amendment
fuck
or
are
the
you doing in
changing of the
Iraq? What the fuck are you
Constitution
doing in
and the
Iraq?
dissolution of the
Answer my question.
Constitution is.
Answer my
No,
question.
a lot of white nationalists actually. If you listen to white nationalists, I'm talking about the more high IQ ones. Our war of independence, and then the Constitution we drafted thereafter. Okay, it was in world European kingdoms. What they ended up doing. Shut up. What they. I'm not Mexican, you goddamn moron.
Where you from? Okay.
What they ended up. I'm from here. I'm from America.
I like
Are
this
you
guy. He's
American?
relentless. He's like
Yes.
a honey badger.
Is that American?
So here's the problem. So okay, so
You're
what
not
you.
American.
Yeah, I am definitely American. So when you ended
Donald
up
Trump
after
is
after the War of Independence, what you ended up having was they ended up drafting a constitution, and it was in spite of their I guess you could say the European kingdoms and the old guard, where they did have things that were radical, like freedom of speech and freedom of religion. They absolutely it was a rebellion against what they thought was authoritarian oppressive rule. They did say they even thought that Muslims should be able to they should allow them to become Americans. If that's just a fact. You can say people are gonna say, "Oh, that's bullshit. We were a Christian country." But it was absolute. Shut up.
You said you are American.
That is not irrelevant.
No, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
No, it's not relevant.
Even
When you
white
defend-
nationalism
when you
has
defend
to
a country,
embrace
when you
white
defend-
Islam
when-
at the
when
very
you
least.
defend a country
So
that you
yeah,
don't
so
belong
at
to,
the end of the day, even if
when
you look at white
defend a country
nationalism,
that you do not belong to,
amazing.
that's
So
the
even when it looks at even if you look at white
So there is no
nationalism,
escaping
You
Islam.
are
If you're in a
not
white,
American, so
if
do
you're a
not
white
defend a country
nationalist
you don't
because of
belong to.
Islam, you're on the wrong train, bro.
so okay, the traditional thought, like when it comes to white nationalism, is that you have groups like, for example, the Bosnians, which are a Germanic group of people that are in the Balkans, very, amongst the most fair-skinned people you can meet. It was that they, and I'm going back even,
Where's your grandfather?
to the
where's
early
your grandfather
2000s.
from?
Shut
Where
up, you
is
fucking
your
ape.
grandfather from?
But
Where's your
even
grandfather from?
it's Illumi and I are having a conversation. We're not having.
Where is your grandfather from?
Yeah, he was born here. So when it
Born
comes
in America?
to
Fuck you, terrible liar. Fuck you, terrible liar.
literally,
Your father was born
both my
in Salvador.
grandfathers. Both my actually no, excuse me, one of my grandfathers.
I really doubt that you have no grandfather.
One of my grandfathers. But
You are born out of flow. You have no father.
okay, shut up.
You're American.
You're so fucking low IQ. But when it when it comes to, I don't remember what I was saying because this fucking low IQ troglodyte kept on, wanting to spew his bullshit.
White nationalism.
Oh yeah, white nationalism. So okay, the traditional. If we go back and of course, my introduction to like white nationalism would go back to the early 2000s. Okay, so what they would say back then in the early 2000s, like, yes, they are white inevitably, but they had, and this is the terms they would use, they have a mud religion. So unfortunately, you know, we accept them as our brothers, but this religion is not one of our, you know, our religions. I understand there's some irony there, because we can look at Christianity and we can look at how what we would consider the foundation of Christianity, which is a bunch of Jews, it's still kind of a mud religion in a way. But the problem is when it comes to nationalism, when it comes to an ethnic nationalism, it's very hard, because like, where do you draw the boundaries between what is white and what is not? Because if you were to look at a lot of the people that were here in the United States that would be considered white in the very beginning, they literally accepted people from Syria, Lebanon. Even if you look at the first Jews that were in the United States, that were here in the southern United States, they were largely of Sephardic origin. So the Jews in the South were not the Ashkenazi Jews. They were the Sephardic Jews that had, you know, admixture with Southern Europeans, but they also had a large amount of Levantine DNA. So, you know, it's. But if you were to look at like the first case, one of the cases that were consequential regarding. Okay, so there was a Syrian police officer in California. I think this happened in like the 1920s or something like that.
Mentally ill.
And one of the things that ended up happening is that they ended up contesting. What he said is that, like, well, you're not a white person, so you cannot legally arrest me. This actually went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court ruled that legally he counts as white, and so he can arrest you. And so basically people from the Levant at that point were considered white. You know, there is, and I hate to use this term because this is what the left say, it's like it's a social construction when it comes to what is white or what is not. And so, yes, it was absolutely, there's a level of social construction that is there. But I hear this fucking Arab monkey that's just swinging at everybody in the background. What do you have to say that's so important?
You are not white. Look at your color. You are not white. Talking about white people. Are you white?
Yes.
Do you know that Donald Trump?
100%.
Okay. Do you know that Donald Trump hates you a lot? You Pepe, because he doesn't like people like you. He doesn't like this color, and you defending him. All night, and he doesn't care about you. Donald Trump only cares about white people.
So Shah, so what should his politics be then?
Of Donald Trump?
No, Pepe's. If you're saying that that's what he is, what should his politics be?
You should shut the fuck up. That's all what you do. What you should do.
Yeah, but you understand? Okay, so. Yeah, I don't get
You're not answering his question. You're not answering his question. That was it. That was the dumbest one.
These guys do that.
I didn't ignore that, but I see.
It's a strategy. They're committed, bro. He's a warrior. He's a keyboard warrior.
I can see what Pepe is doing here is like he's hypocrite, because he's saying that Muslims should leave the country. He's defending the U.S. and in the end, he's not American. So.
I'm literally an American, you fucking retard.
You are immigrants. You are immigrants.
I'm not an immigrant. I have two foreign
Your father is immigrant.
I have two foreign-born grandparents. I have two foreign-born grandparents. Okay, my other two grandparents were literally born here. Okay, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The chimpanzee experiment.
You're from Guatemala. You're from Guatemala.
Okay, you know what's really funny is that I live in a state with a large Hispanic population, and do you know what? And they're almost all Mexican. Do you know what they almost never, ever do? Assume I'm one of them. For whatever reason, they know I'm not one of them.
You're saying 5 and
We see the police, the cops
Your
chasing
aura.
behind the Mexicans in Boston, in Washington. We see what happened there. Donald Trump doesn't like the Mexican, and you defended Donald Trump because you're a hypocrite. You are very
Probably
hypocrite.
because they're illegal, buddy, and they're getting all the illegal.
What is a hypocrite? What do you mean?
When you defend a land that you don't belong to, you are a hypocrite. That's it.
Hypocrite?
Yes. Like someone who doesn't belong to a land defending that land is a hypocrite. Like you were.
I'm about to pull a beaver, man. Hey, Shaw, man. What?
Hey, Sean, man.
What's 8 times 7, brother?
Man. Hey, Sean, man.
What's 8 times 7, gang?
Normally, hey, Sean.
That's not a beaver. Beaver got it from me, and I got it from Air Yoda. So cut it out.
Well, I want him to answer the question. What's 8 times 7?
It's not the question. It's the question. I don't answer the question.
What is 8 times 7? It's a very easy.
7?
What do you mean?
Oh.
What is 8? What is 8 multiplied by 7?
8 multiplied by 7 is 56.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
You can't do the spelling questions like we would do because he's ESL, so that would not be fair. So
Do you know how I know the answer? Because I'm Arab, and the Arabs discovered the numbers.
oh wow.
So, Shah,
so-
do you believe that the Arabs are have a higher IQ than the white men or white
Yes,
people?
yes, and I have an answer
Amazing.
for that. Because we discovered the numbers, and algebra is Jabir ibn Hayyan.
Beaver, do you agree with that submission?
No, absolutely not.
Listen, algebra.
Okay, you're talking. We can look at the Mediterranean basin, where a lot of where you had a lot of information spread. However, the problem is though is that when you look at different people that ended up coming into touch with modernity, we can look at the Germanic hordes. Okay. These are people, loincloth, these are Chuck spearing people. Okay, why is this monkey still talking? Like, you literally, Germanic people that were literally wearing loincloths, not much different from the Native Americans or the people in sub-Saharan Africa. Okay, hold on. But but these people, if we're being fair, yeah, we have to, but these people, amazing. So these people, absolutely. Okay, and I'm telling you, as somebody who is not of Germanic descent, they obviously, they ended up the overwhelming majority of innovations you've seen in the last 500 years have. And Europeans are often sensitive when it comes to not trying to leave out the southern and Eastern Europeans, but it's literally come from Northwestern Europe. You can cry and throw a bitch fit about it, that's fine, but that is the fucking truth. Now, the Native Americans, much like the Germanic, people that they encountered, the people from the Mediterranean, essentially, they were stuck. They were stuck in the past. Then they were introduced to modernity. Same thing happened to sub-Saharan Africans. Now, what's really interesting is that the Muslims, you're right, they were
We are called the
initially.
Muslims, not the Muslims. The Muslims. Fuck you.
That's fine. You Muslims. You guys were literally at the forefront.
It's like
when
when
it
you
came
say
to a lot of this
Iran,
innovation.
Iran. It's
That's
not
fine. That's
Iran.
fine. That's fine. Don't care. So when it comes to Muslims, they were literally at the forefront of a lot of the inventions, universities, a lot of these systems. Now, fast forward, as people got introduced to it, especially when it came to Europeans, they ended up flourishing and obviously out-flourishing the people of the Middle East, especially. And you can look, when Islam ended up overtaking the Levant in North Africa, and one of the reasons they can see this, not only because of they find the remains and they can carbon date them, and they can see that there was obviously a dramatic shift where you had an Arabization of these people, but the money. Okay, so you can use a metal detector, find different artifacts, all of that shit. and they get so like, wow, there's a lot
Okay.
less trade
I'll
that
let you
ended up
speak, let me
happening
speak.
under the Muslims. It
Man,
literally plunged
you
in. It
spoke
literally
for a whole
plunged
night.
in. It literally
Man, you
plunged
spoke
in.
let
It
other
literally
people
okay.
speak. Let other
Europeans.
people speak.
Okay,
You
shut up.
spoke for a whole
Europeans
night.
literally. Shut up. Europeans
You spoke
literally.
for-
I don't care. Europeans were
Donald Trump
literally.
has no job for you.
Europeans
He
were
already got
Europeans
Marco Rubio.
ended
He
up
already
creating
got Marco Rubio.
modernity.
He has no place for you. He already got a Latin American Marco Rubio, so you have no place. You have no place.
but
There
just
was only one place for Latin Americans that was given to Marco Rubio.
Okay, but the reality is though, I don't know who muted me. This is fucking retarded.
Just a historical
mute
note
you. I didn't
on
mute
But then no, the reality is though is that what ended up happening is that you can see the trade of money. Okay, and then of course I don't know who muted me again. This is retarded.
Just really quickly, the
you are the
historical
brown
note.
child.
Whoever somebody's not admitting to it, it's fucking retarded.
And
But
this is
Pepe, you're stupid. You don't.
But the reality is though is that we can see that trade fucking collapsed. And I just want to call out the mods. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Which one of you bitch ass mods ended up muting me? Just put it. Just fucking be. Don't be a pussy. Just say who did it.
They should mute you because you don't shut the fuck up.
well, they decided.
Oh, okay, no, shut up, bitch. So literally, we saw.
Hold on. He asked a question. He said he wants.
Yeah, I want to know.
Us to put a name on it. Timothy did, nigga.
Okay, you stupid nigger. So shut the fuck up for a second.
Man, you just be going on monologues. Man.
Yeah, that's fine. But these niggers are also like interrupting me nonstop. I'm gonna wrap it up in 2 sentences.
Wrap it up. Hey, let him wrap it up. But I muted you, nigga. Anytime you get muted.
Yeah, okay, I know. You're the dumb nigger. You're the house slave. That's fine.
Sir.
That's
So just
that's
know.
good. Okay, literally, we could say after Islam took over North Africa and Western Asia, they ended up basically falling behind. Europe ended up flourishing.
That's not true.
It's absolutely true.
It has nothing.
Can I do a
You know
quick
nothing about
historical
Islam.
note?
You know nothing about Islam. That's not true.
Because
Dumbass.
because there's a misconception that keeps
Here we go.
rearing its ugly head.
Here we
So
go.
algebra was not invented by Arabs or Muslims. It was
Who
born.
invented it? Who invented
It was pre-Islam, you moron.
It was borrowed by them from.
Okay,
Babylon-
I have an
Babylon-
answer for that. We
Babylonians,
have
Indians, Babylonians,
algorithms.
Indians, and Greeks. And Charisma wasn't even an Arab. He was a Persian.
Muslim.
That wasn't
you learn
algebra.
those things.
The
You learn those things in middle school.
Everyone knows how to put a placeholder variable. That's not algebra. Algebra was the standardization of that arithmetic process.
That's what the Greeks invented.
So using a numerical system. So
Yeah.
Even zero was
I don't
borrowed
talk to
from the
people. I don't
No,
talk.
zero
I don't
was
answer people
actually
who change their voices.
created. The concept was being developed. It was there in theory. It was
Hey, though, y'all foreign
Never
people.
made. I don't talk to people who change their
Y'all
voices. If
wasn't
you're
a
gonna
number.
talk to me,
No,
speak with.
hold on.
Get your nigger mod under control, guys. He's running wild.
Shut your bitch ass up. You in the goo now too. Anyways, but we need one mic, man. Like everybody can talk. You know what I mean? But we can't hear 5 people at one time, man. So they say you gonna sit your ass in the booth. Everybody else y'all can come back up, man. But one mic, man, please.
Some things that I love about
don't know history. I don't know what is he trying to bring white supremacy. He really don't know.
Good morning. The Black Moors, 711 AD. Whether you believe it or not, the Moors was black. They was Muslims too, but they was black. The black that's history. You try to take away from it if you want. The fact that the white man doesn't want that history brought out is because he doesn't want to realize that the Moors civilized is behind. So Pepe really don't know history. Right? Pepe doesn't know history. When you came over here as Christopher Columbus, you talk about the Native Americans. What the Native Americans did was teach a lot of these Europeans who was coming from the damn prisons, the lowest Europeans that Columbus came over here. They taught them how to clean. They taught them how to survive during the wilderness. They taught them how to hunt. They taught them all these things. And what did they do? They robbed and murdered them.
Pepe has no grandfather. Pepe has grandfather. Pepe has no grandfather.
Suddenly threw it out.
So now you want to talk about Greek and Roman history, and we can talk about Alexander the Greek having sex with 8-year-old boys. We can talk about Augustus Caesar. We can talk about Caligula Caesar. We can talk about Nero Caesar. We can talk about a lot of your Caesars that was having and having sex with damn horses. So I don't understand how you run your mouth, Pepe. Like your history is so damn great.
Where are the vestiges of your great civilizations? Oh, that's right, they don't exist.
You're trying to promote white supremacy. That's what you're trying to promote. But if you really learn history, you find out the Europeans.
It's not white supremacy when I acknowledge other groups have done very well, you moron.
Let me finish, you dumb cracker. So what you would understand is that the Europeans were in the caves. That's why you're called Caucasian. Coming from the Caucasus Mountains.
Oh, is that why we were called that?
You didn't even know how to wipe your ass until the Muslims taught you how to wipe. The Moors taught you how to wipe your ass. So you really need to look at history.
Islam did not exist when the people from the Caucasus region ended up coming into Europe, you fucking retard.
You're the last. 320, I'm almost finished. 323 AD, when Alexander the Greek came on the scene. But Ptolemy came into Egypt. That's your last history. All the other history was black people. Right? The Babylonian Empire was black.
The Babylonians were not black, you goddamn moron.
Black people, they belong to Africa. Black people, they belong to Africa.
The black, hold on,
Black
let me
You
finish.
guys are not no blacks were Babylonian, you fucking retard.
The last civilization, I'm almost finished.
Pepe, and Elder and Pepe.
Let me finish. The Europeans was the last. In 323 AD, your only great empire is Alexander the Greek and the Greek and the Roman Empire. That's your only great empire.
Oh, the United States is the most powerful empire that's ever fucking existed. Holy shit, color me shocked. Fucking retard.
And 6 with 5-year-old boys, you damn idiot.
All right, gentlemen.
We are literally the most powerful fucking.
All right.
Like, are you retarded?
Gentlemen, all humans came from Africa, so we're all African. It's okay.
Elder, what's thoughts on 7? Alright, cute, that's legal in this chat.
Yeah, what are you talking
Nigga being racist. You can't be asking nigga what the fuck?
You want to bring white supremacy, but you didn't even nod up your ass when you was in the damn caves. You need to look at history.
But you dumb nigga. What is 5 times 7?
Hold on, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Pepe, in his defense, you do know how to wipe your own ass.
Well, how did he teach us to wipe our ass? Like, is that like homo? Like what's going on here? It's kind of gay, you know?
No, I mean,
mountains.
Look,
when he came out of the caves of the Caucasus Mountains, the Moors had to civilize your behind. They had to teach you how to wash your behind.
You bent us over and washed our ass.
But you want to lie on white supremacy. You want to make it seem like you invented it.
I'm just curious. So apparently everything that is great and has been great comes from black people. You guys were the original samurais, the original Jews. Jesus was black, original Christians. The Romans, they was Christian. The Greeks, ancient Greeks, they was a bunch of niggas and shit. I get it. Now, so even the Chinese dynasties. But okay, so you have all of these niggas that were yeah, I get it. So, but I'm curious. So you have all of these people, okay, that have their own distinct civilizations, and where's the black excellence? That is the one question anybody and everybody would ask. That is a normie. They'd be like, they stole of it. Why? Okay, so we can look at like countries that are ruled by blacks and populated by blacks, and whether it's Africa or the Caribbean, very horrible places. We can look at where blacks live.
You just made that up.
No, I didn't make that up. But we can look at
what place is horrible.
Hold on. We can look at whether it's in Latin America, Europe, or the United States or Canada, where you have a black population, and metrically they do much worse than other populations. So I'm just curious, where is this black excellence? Is it, did we genocide it out of you guys? Did we do some kind of like eugenics where we made it so that you guys are no longer capable?
Bro, so you know what brain drain is?
Right there. That's all you need.
Okay. So memes aside, right? Really, because you're big brain, right? So you guys have a big brain conversation. You're superior, right? So, do you know what brain drain is?
Where we brain drain, where you get the smart people from like Nigeria and
you know the primary drivers behind that effect.
That's fine.
No, I'm asking. So some people may not.
With African Americans, it's different because they weren't immigrants; they were enslaved people that were brought over here.
Well, no, you're later about the Caribbean.
Yeah, but the overwhelming majority of Caribbeans. Hold on. The vast majority of black people that were brought from sub-Saharan Africa as slaves. I believe it was. I forget the number that came into the United States, but it was a minority. The vast majority of them went to the Caribbean and Latin America. These were not brain drain immigrants. These are descendants of people that were enslaved.
So here's why I asked the question. Because I was trying to. I'll just give a quick brief report, and the audience can make that with what they So there's an effect called brain drain, which effectively is the result of people leaving their country to immigrate to more powerful or economically powerful countries because there's more opportunity. This is usually exacerbated by currency discrepancy as well as technological or industrial capacity. So you can imagine, for example, if you're a genius in a poor country, there's no real utility to that genius because it's better used in a different market. So this is the brain drain effect. This is relevant because if you're going to say something like shithole country and ignore brain drain, then you're not having a serious discussion. You're just masking your xenophobia with like supposed justification, which every dumb idea does. Every dumb idea on earth finds reasons to justify itself. The Black Hebrew Israelites who are going to talk about some fucking Christopher Columbus journal that said he saw dark people, therefore everyone, like any dumb idea can go and find stupid examples. But if you're critical, you would go, if I'm going to call a country a shithole country, and I have places like trailer parks in Louisiana, in Alabama, if they're white trash, what if
we can control for different variables, and we can, but metrically, we can see how there's a difference between these people.
Wait, time out. Goddess Butterfly, why did you report Joe to the house? You reported Joe. It says, I got a warning.
Wait, who did that?
Goddess Butterfly.
Is she in here?
Yeah. She just... she has a comment at the bottom.
Oh, Goddess.
She said she didn't do it.
Well, she did. I have a screenshot. I sent it to you, Matt.
Oh, shit.
So everybody, what are we gonna do? How do you want to handle this?
Just kick the bitch out.
Should we all block her?
Yeah, block the fuck out of her.
Yeah, you gotta put the profile up on top, the Jumbotron, so people can take care of that, yeah.
And we should report her so she gets...
Yeah, you get her. Yeah, she's trying to basically do a malicious reporting.
But yeah, just to land my plane, so if you're going to have a conversation about shithole countries, cultures, and racial supremacy, you actually have to have an honest discussion because there is such a thing as white trash. There is such a thing as low literacy rates amongst pastoral
But this is what black people. This is what black people don't get, though. No. This is the problem with black people.
Hold on, Beaver.
I was almost done.
Hold on, Beaver. She said in the chat that she reported Pepe, not Joe.
That's fine. She can report my account. But okay.
Just to blame my.
Hold on.
Is she lying though? Hold on. Is she lying or are we still blocking her? What we doing, Beaver?
I mean, if she reported Pepe, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't care. She can report.
What we doing, Matt? Is that fair? Do we allow her to stay in the room, or what we doing?
If she's going after Joe, she's got to go. Where do you see that?
See, they're Pepe babies.
She
but
put in the
they're
chat.
now-
She said,
they're
"I
now
never
on Team Joe.
reported Joe."
I'm on stage.
She put Pepe. Oh, let's hear from her
on
then.
your stage. I don't know Joe. I've never heard Joe say anything negative. So if somebody sent you a screenshot of Joe, that's false.
Okay.
I don't know Joe. I don't even know
Okay.
Pepe. No,
Amazing.
no, his mouth is filthy and it's
Yep,
horrible.
filthy
But I
mouth.
love your
Yep.
room. I mean,
Hey,
your
guys,
room all
you're
the
good.
time.
You got 6K followers. It'd be hard to remove you.
Yeah. So you go ahead. You go ahead and report me, okay?
I did.
I apologize.
Okay, that's
then,
fine.
Goddess.
Don't care.
But just back to the
last
conversation.
Just so you
Yes.
know, I wouldn't. I'm not malicious. I'm a kind person,
Mhm.
and I love your room. I love your topics, and I love just hearing the history. But this person down here is filthy.
He knows he is. He likes
Yeah, you're a dirty nigger bitch. I don't really care.
Hey, Goddess.
Go ahead and report me for that one too.
Goddess, let me be fair
Thank
with
you,
you,
Goddess.
baby.
We appreciate you.
Baby, let me tell you something. When it comes to that one, he has nothing going for himself. His racism
He could never be
is
me.
that's what
He
his
could never
racism
be
is
me.
I
so
want to be like you guys.
I've been
his
a
ra-
business
his
owner.
racism
I've been
is
a
Yeah, I
so
know. I want to be a
business
75 IQ nigger.
I've been
It's
a
fine.
business
you
owner.
just have to ignore it
on my
because
own
the whites don't even
since
respect his
2000.
racism.
At my company,
Don't take the bait, yeah.
company is when COVID came.
The whites don't respect. I was literally head
And I'm
white
proud.
you
I've
dumb
raised my
dumb
children
motherfucker.
to
Like,
love
I
and to
literally.
treat
Brad showed
everybody
you what kind of
the
white you
So
are,
let me
man.
Yeah,
tell
Brad
something.
didn't
You
show
can
any.
never
Brad
hurt
showed
me,
you
but
what
you're
kind of white you
That
are.
was a battle of personalities.
filthy.
Like, fucking
Brad showed you what kind of white you are.
No, he didn't.
Like you have nothing. When you try to have an intellectual conversation, you stutter over your words. You can't speak that well. So you have
No,
to
that's
deflect.
not true.
You have
Okay,
to deflect.
you're
You
a
have to deflect.
subliterate, low
You have
IQ
to
nigger,
deflect
and you're
people.
sitting here
That's
telling
what I'm
me
saying. Like,
how
you
I'm
can't
trying to fucking.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
but
can
look at
ask
you.
cookies
You are literally
anytime.
one of the most low IQ people on this fucking app.
Man, I've cooked
So
you
low
many
IQ that
times.
even fucking Lou Fax would have to cut. And his
Man,
his
that's a
rooms
low
are very
IQ
low
room.
IQ.
That's a
He
low
would
IQ
literally have to
room.
constantly
Here's why I don't go
remove
in
you
the room
down.
like
You're
that.
fucking retarded.
Here's why I don't go into spaces like that, because they allow cowards
Yeah, I
like
know
you to
because
speak freely.
he's literally the blacks end up fucking self-sorting. Okay, and amongst the blacks, you are
White
amongst the
self-sorting
dumbest.
as well.
He's chipping out live
Yeah.
in action.
Okay,
This
you
is
know,
crazy.
He's
Pepe,
definitely
it's not
chipping
fair
out.
to say
That's
that
fucking
because
crazy.
all humans, your ancestors are from Africa, so
I've seen Brad pull a Jordan on Pepe.
Yeah,
cooked for
he
three
gave you
days
a
in
bunch of money
fucking
for your
row.
birthday. That's
I've
fine.
seen Brad Michael Jordan that nigga.
No, your poor
Your
low IQ
racism is
nigger
so-
ass got
Like,
he was trying to say Pepe's racist, and then he gave you money for your birthday, and I see you're paying him back. I see you're paying him back. That's fine.
I'm just
keeping it real, Pepe.
He cooked you, gang.
No,
he
he
ain't,
didn't.
to be
Press the
fair,
room,
he ain't
bro.
never gave me a motherfucking
Stop
thing.
talking, nigga.
And I got the same thought process.
Well, no, what's funny is when you have two people that are battling it out,
Well,
and
no,
what ends up
that
happening
wasn't a
is
battle.
that what ends
That
up
wasn't a
happening, what ends up happening is that
wasn't a
all of the
battle.
ops, all of the ops
That
are
wasn't
going
a
to end
battle.
up chiming in on the end.
No,
So you had a
you
bunch
would
of the
beat him, I would
Zion,
beat
you
him.
had a bunch of the Zionists that ended up just like, oh, Brad cooked your ass. And then you had the butthurt blacks who are like, yeah, Brad cooked your ass. And then you think I'm gonna take that seriously? That's fucking retarded.
Take you seriously is
I don't take you seriously, so shut the fuck up, you fucking low IQ chip.
17-year-old little boy.
So why can't we have healthy debates without racial slurs and
Because
vulgarity?
he can't.
Because
he
you
can't
have
discuss anything.
subliterates like fucking Rob that come on this fucking stage that want
Somehow
to
he
do
thinks
his little
when
grievance.
he's-
See, he's a prime
somehow-
example. He's somebody
somehow
that
he
saw
thinks
that there was a fight that was
somehow he
happening,
thinks that
and he
he's
wanted to
extremely
use this as an
intelligent.
example.
He's
He
not.
wanted to use this as an opportunity to go after me. That's fine.
IQ.
Well,
And there's
well,
another
I'm just saying, you know, we could
I
learn to
came after you
educate
because
each
the
other.
first
be
thing I
better
heard
people.
you
We don't
doing
have to use
was
vulgarity.
disrespecting that
Hold
woman.
on, hold on.
racism.
To
So
answer
fuck
your
you,
question, True, is Pepe.
It ain't even about Pepe. It's
He made
racism.
his name.
It don't
I
matter.
just know it's the truth question. He said, "Why can't he never have a debate without the racist slurs or the racist shit?" And I'm just explaining. That's how he built this platform on this app. But as we see, he's in the rise and fall. He's in the fall of the shit he be doing on this app, bro. So it's almost impossible.
It's not in
to
the
be like,
fall
hey,
because
stop.
okay, what I was doing,
Pepe, bro, you.
Yeah, but what I
fall,
did
my nigga.
ended
You're
a few years ago.
gang. Because now I'm keeping it a buck with you, gang. It's a rise and fall of Pepe. Go.
It's
you
not a
let your little
rise.
thing
It's
go
not a
in.
rise and fall.
Bro, you're falling right now, gang. I'm not gonna.
There's no falling because I literally stopped. I stopped doing the rooms nearly 3 years ago. I would.
You said it yourself.
You have nothing.
Yeah, okay, but here's the thing, though.
Racist, you get no attention. That's
But
basically.
here's the thing, though. It's like when you literally had nothing but this was a bunch of niggers on this app, okay, and then you had some white boys that had their tail. They had their tail between their legs. I was literally the white boy that would make the fucking rooms that would counteract theirs. And I was the white boy with the biggest goddamn rooms. Okay, none of these faggots that are modded up could do that. And that's just a fucking fact. They've shown it. They couldn't pull the fucking numbers I pulled. No, here's the fucking, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Okay, so like when it comes to today, okay, who would open big rooms? Who would go to the effort to make rooms on this fucking app? You don't have the same fucking audience.
That's the point. The app is different now. So now we just want to hear if you're actually.
We can't hear you, Pepe.
That's God.
Every now and then you show yourself to be able, but most times you're gonna default to this, which is like, why ain't nobody like? It's not even. It shouldn't even inflame people anymore. If anything, maybe.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, he left.
He'll be back.
Yeah. Probably trying to fix
the
the
shark.
I think I asked
he's
people to
saying Mike
speak
can come
truth.
in the room,
Speak
man,
truth and no
like a
bullshit.
shark in
Bring
the
up
sea,
facts if
nigga.
you're gonna debate. That's all I say. That's all I ask is people. If you're gonna have a debate about something, use facts. Don't be an asshole about it, because if you start being an asshole about it, nobody's gonna listen to you. People are start getting pissed out, and this is the exact reason why countries, leaders don't get along with each other, because they refuse to sit down and talk to each other like human beings. They want to fucking cut each other's throat just yelling at each other sitting in the room. So no, you want to solve problems, be a fucking human being and talk like a human being. Don't
Man, I'm
act
not even
like
gonna cap,
savages.
mister. I don't even care. I don't even mind the crash outs. Like, I mean, I hate when motherfuckers be on some sucker shit, but when you get to monologuing, motherfuckers
No,
don't want
I
to hear
get
no
you.
monologue,
I
bro.
get you. I'm just saying.
Just stop the monologue, bro. That's all it
For
is.
me, I gotta be honest. I find
I always
that
like
the
to
most
say
racist people always ironically display a complete lack of decorum and civility. I'm like, wait, so you subscribe to racial supremacy rhetoric, but then you behave like it. Here's
the thing. Is so when I came on this app, okay, I remember the racial abuse, but I'm gonna give a shout out to Sig here. I remember it's just like a black woman could interrupt you at will, any black man could, and they hear like, hey cracker, you hear this woman talking, show some fucking respect. In other words, they can show disrespect at will. However, we were not allowed to defend ourselves. So what ended up happening is that
Sounds like you're crying victim.
He literally.
Well, wait a minute. I've been on this app longer than Pepe, and I've been in a lot of your rooms inside of this one, and I've heard y'all referring to white people as anything but white people.
Yes, and so what ended up happening is basically
All the time.
what ended up
So this
basically
happens all
happening.
the time too, then.
So what ended up basically happening is that one night I made a room. It was like whiteness or white beauty, everything white, some shit like that. I made a room, and then it back then Twitter was, Clubhouse was different. So like within like a couple of minutes, there's over 100 people in the fucking rooms. They're like, what the fuck is this title? This bullshit. And then I literally started using the same.
No one cares.
I literally started using the same tactics that they were using. Okay, against them. And then Sid got his account banned, and then there was like this house called White People. It was literally
Get to your point,
it was
speech
spelled in
impediment,
African
boy.
American vernacular.
Speech
And then,
impediment,
but
boy.
what ended up happening is basically you ended up having.
Listening to like a little kid cry to his dad.
Yeah,
like,
that's fine. That's fine. No, I'm giving the absolute breakdown of what ended up happening.
We don't
So what
care.
ended up? Okay, that's fine.
You're
You don't have to
irrelevant.
care. Nobody has to
You
care.
care. That's
You're
why
a
you
punk.
keep speaking on it.
You're
Yeah,
a punk.
that's why. And that is why you
House
do
so
care.
white people could go
I just went in
somewhere
and
and-
Yeah, and so what ended up happening?
Nobody wants to center this clown again.
Okay, nobody
y'all
wants
doing
to center
that?
you, you
But
stupid
the room
fucking
was
chimp.
filled
How
with
y'all
Your
doing
own
that,
people
man?
don't want to fucking center you. That's the
up,
funny
brother?
part.
When you
What's
look
up,
like
brother?
a snow monkey.
I don't need to be centered on this
Oh,
app,
you
so that's
see,
the whole
here
thing.
she
You
is.
just
Here's
talk.
this bitch calling me a snow monkey.
After you
Amazing.
dropped
Did
how
you-
many
I
M-bombs?
respond.
But anyways, with that being said,
Grown man crying.
IQ
What
word.
ended up being, no, the blacks on this app, you had the high IQ black people
No, that's
originally
not
that were on
true.
this app.
That's
But
not
what
true.
ended up
You
happening,
are the
what ended up
lowest
happening
IQ
is you
white
ended up getting
cracker on this
the
app.
low IQ blacks
gotta be the
ended up
lowest
taking
IQ
over. They ended up
cracker
driving off
on
the
this
black
app,
high
because I've
IQ
never
people,
heard any
much like the
other
high
white
IQ white people were taking off this
cracker
app.
talk like this.
Okay, you guys were literally a
And
fucking
it's
cancer to this goddamn app.
Your race, and it needs to stop. You're too
Bro,
old for
one
that,
of
and
the
you better
biggest
pray.
rooms was
I'm not too old for that. Shut up.
Everybody's too old for this shit. Everybody is.
So just pray
And
that
so
your
you
child
want-
doesn't.
Okay, then, bitch, why are you here?
Then you need to respect other people as well. You can't disrespect people and then you're demanding
Yeah,
respect
his
from
rhetoric
them.
have been going on for too long.
Girl, I've been here for the beginning of the app. I've been here for the beginning of his rooms. I've heard a lot of people on this app talking shit. He's not pulling up into your house. Y'all don't mind sitting around the fucking doxers.
You don't need help.
Yeah, but I mind listening to.
But this is the funny part is that I've literally been okay. You know who used to pull up like 3 years ago? Who would pull up to my goddamn rooms all the time? The Alabama rooms. The Alabama rooms would literally shut your fucking mouth, Truth. So what would end up happening? Okay, no, you're fucking retarded. So what would end up happening is that the Alabama people would show up into my rooms, and then these people, they would clown and joke with us all of the time. But you know what ended up happening in the Alabama rooms? They literally, in the year that they would pull up to my fucking spaces, there was literally, what was it, Mon? Like 5 or 6 goddamn bodies? Where they literally took this shit off of the fucking app in real life. Ended up fucking shooting people. Shooting up each other's fucking homes. And if you don't believe me, look up Birmingham Clubhouse murder. Okay? There are a bunch of different stories of where this ended up fucking happening. Okay? This is not... And you guys will sit here. I push back against you, stupid motherfuckers. And you sit here and think like I'm just like this. I'm like fucking Hitler reincarnate. But I don't even try to take. I don't take a goddamn dollar out of your fucking wallet. I don't take food out of your fucking mouth. I don't threaten to kill you, stupid motherfuckers. But you motherfuckers literally chimp out and say anything and everything, much like.
You're sitting up there snowflaking it out, and we just don't like those offensive words. Now, this is my first time here, and I come into this room and hear you calling my people all those horrible names. And when you call them those names, that also reflects me.
Nobody cares, you dumb bitch.
Okay, and no one cares that you still a snow monkey.
Huh?
So if I could just real fast take this back to a level of civility and sanity, this is kind of what I was referencing earlier when I said that I find it funny that people who use the most racially charged inflammatory language are typically unironically demonstrating behavior that makes you think less of them. And I just find it interesting because they're trying to create a hierarchy of class while then behaving classlessly. And that's just not how I was raised. I was raised, my mother's side is aristocratic and legacy and wealthy and highly educated. My great-grandfather was a professor by the time he was 30 in the 70s. As a black man. And so imagine me, I come on an app because I'm bored, just trying to have some political
You said I was
discourse
trying to
with fellow
demonstrate
Americans.
crap. class. I was, if anything, I was giving a goddamn demonstration on how to be more crass.
I had to listen to him for
This
10
is
minutes.
fucking retarded.
He was speaking while he was talking to. Come on.
No, but that's because you might have just got here. He had been uninterrupted for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then he kept going. Then he left and immediately restarted. I normally don't interrupt folks. I have that reputation, but I can't sit there ad nauseum. This is not the Pepe show, right? Especially if it's not even productive. It's not, because I have a long attention span, and one of my favorite things to do is to listen to lectures. So it's not that I can't sit and listen to someone at length, but if you're regurgitating the same talking points, repeating rhetoric, drafting narrative, or using meta, like talking about the history of Clubhouse and saying things that are debatable and not even factual and not worth debating. So, like, you're bringing up a point no one cares to debate, but also no one agrees with. That's just noise.
Well, that's not really true because how long have you been here, Truth?
But so anyway.
What's so funny about it? How long have you been on Clubhouse?
Is your point to say this is common? Unfortunately, it is.
No, that's not what it's.
Oh, well, anyway, because that's a distraction from my point.
How long
so no
have you been
offense,
on?
I
Okay,
don't care
so you
about
don't
that
know the history of these rooms.
I do
so
know the history, and I disagree. And see that.
Well, I just
I'm not
asked you
about
how
to-
long
no,
you've been
no
on
one
here.
cares.
So
It's
has
not-
it been
we're-
2 years,
Oh
3
my
years,
God!
4
Listen,
years?
listen. Respectfully, I don't care to debate the history of Clubhouse. Call me nuts, though. But the life I live, my brain doesn't generate meaningful saliency to the idea of debating the origins of Clubhouse discourse with a range.
So in other words, he doesn't know how things came to be on Clubhouse.
The Million Man Marathon.
And so he's just gonna feign ignorance. That's amazing.
And I don't know about all the. No, I'm not gonna just. And this is how demons work. They suck you in like succubus parasites into worthless discourse. Yes, let's now debate this. Let me validate myself. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, what I simply said was you were not here. You don't know the history.
I'm gonna finish with what I'm saying.
You don't know the
I
history.
just listened to him for 10 minutes, and I got.
Okay, well, I listened to you too, and I listened to you while he was speaking as well.
You were just sitting here playing defense. We know whose side you're on. Please, it's sports.
Right. Okay,
Anyway,
and you're pretty
so
boring your damn self. That's why I keep talking over you. Because you don't know what you're talking about.
Back to the substantive discussion.
And if you don't like the room, then there's a leave quietly. You're free to do that.
It must be that time of the month or it's menopause. I understand.
You stay though.
When you're dealing with geriatrics.
But you can see that we were having a substantive discussion, but you automatically derail
like that bitch
by trying to label me as like a harmful person, a person who's bigoted, all of the usual fucking bullshit that the left likes to do.
Very childish.
And then you saw somebody like me who just does not care. You call me racist. I kind of chuckle when you do that.
Well,
I don't care.
Hold on,
Try to disrespect me, Truth. I didn't disrespect you. You little bitch.
Hold on, Truth. Hold on. I'm the black housemaid tonight. So I want to directly reference my comments to Pepe. Well, Pepe, I could have sworn, we've already had these talks with you though, as far as you thinking this is a white America room. It's not a white America room, gang. It say President Trump at the top.
No, we know that. What's your? I know you're back channeling them in the background.
No, I ain't back channeling shit.
No,
but at the end of the day,
come on.
You and your
Cut this
monologue,
shit.
bro.
You think I'm retarded?
We already explained to you about your monologues. So, motherfuckers don't care. Motherfuckers don't silence you in this bitch. You get to say whatever the fuck you want to say, bro. But when you get to a point where you're going on a monologue, yeah, you're finna get snipped off, bro. You're finna get
I haven't
muted.
been monologuing. There's been other people talking, and I've been responding
bro,
to them.
Me personally, I don't know other minds than I had other people DM them personally. Like, bro, you be monologuing, gang.
But I'm not doing that now because other people have been primarily talking.
We not muting you just to mute you.
Yeah, but I've not been talking.
Okay. Well, I've been at work. I just got off work. You've been talking, bro. 100%.
No, I literally haven't. For the last
just
15, 20
share
minutes.
the mic, bro.
No. The conversation has largely been between Truth and Mon, and then I've been butting in, but it's primarily not been me talking.
Okay.
Let's just try to get the mic passed around. That's all we're trying to do.
Okay.
What, Sam, you got an issue with that, or?
No, I like cats.
Okay, well, you can like the goo too. I
I'm just trying to figure out what our original conversation was.
Yeah,
I got
that's the
lost.
problem.
You're the best house nigger, Himothy. I have to admit. I'm the best house
I'm
nigger.
a good ass
Good
house
house.
nigger, man. You feel me? It feel good to be above you, my brother. You know what I mean? I get to control you, gang. So I'm a house nigger, bro. But you see, your words doesn't bother me, bro.
Not really, because
I can
the
still
thing
leave
is,
you on.
okay,
I
deep
can
down
still leave you
Bieber
on stage.
and Matt know this.
I don't gotta
Deep
kiss
down
you,
Bieber and
you
Matt
what
know
I
this.
mean?
If I want to put
know
my
a lot of
energy into
moderators,
making
gang.
rooms,
Hold on. I know a lot of
I would
moderators.
eclipse them, and they like.
I know a lot of moderators.
That's why you had to mute me, faggot, because you know that okay, we all know how it
I
goes.
don't gotta do that for you, gang. You know what I mean? You
I know, but we all know these motherfuckers could not entertain a goddamn large room.
Bro.
I would mod them.
Stop interrupting me, nigga. Like I said, bro.
It's a house rule.
It's a house rule, bro. I'm agreeing. I'm a moderator.
What you say, Matt?
No disrespect, moderators, bro.
We got rules around the house. We can't be doing that, you know?
You know, we have rules around white America too, and nobody seemed to abide by those rules. Matt.
I know.
Matt, like cut the fucking shit. Maybe you guys want to be the next Pepe on a dying app, which would be fruitless. But like this, whatever, like clout chasing or control. Look, you think I dominate your guys' rooms too much?
They don't want to be like
here's what I want.
Himothy,
shut up. Himothy,
nah, you should be thanking them, nigga. They don't want to be like you, nigga.
Shut up.
Thank that, nah. You
No, I'm not
going
gonna do that, Himothy.
What's wrong with you?
This is
them
a contract.
Them niggas don't owe you shit.
Himothy.
Them niggas don't owe you shit, nigga.
Himothy.
You better be.
Himothy, nobody wants to listen to your dumb low IQ nigger ass, okay? Listen to a fucking. Shut the fuck.
Nah, you shut the fuck up, nigga. You better be. You ought to thank Bieber. I ain't hear you not one time thank them, nigga. You always complaining about some bullshit, always saying what they do. I ain't never heard you not once say thank you. You got my peoples fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
you better say thank you, nigga.
I thanked Beaver last night.
Okay, wait. Who's on the stage right now? Goddess that reported Joe. Why is she still in here?
I didn't report Joe. I reported Pepe, and I'll say it again. I reported Pepe.
Okay, look
You want
at
me to say it
Beaver's
again?
profile picture.
Yeah, but it could be a logic flaw in Clubhouse where it takes the top left as a variable and just says this person.
Yeah, like
reported.
Why would you report Pepe?
Okay, so hold on. I want to have a conversation. I want to have a conversation.
I don't owe you shit either, bitch.
I don't owe you shit.
I don't owe you shit.
Okay, hold on a second. I want to have a conversation with Bieber and Matt. I want to have a conversation with Bieber and
Hold on, this is Joe's room.
I just want to ask this question.
No, this is
What
your
if
room. No, you take
Yeah,
care.
what if she reported the title of the house, and then I got reported because of that while
That's
she
what
was
it
trying
is.
to.
Right.
That's what it is,
right.
Joe. That's the logic flow.
Because that's what they're gonna do, Joe.
They're not going to do anything with Joe. I've been
Yes,
on
they
this
are.
app since its beginning.
Yeah, they probably will.
They're not going to do anything to Joe. I reported Pepe, and I was clear
Your
about it.
intentions may have been to report Pepe, Goddess. Your intentions may have been to report Pepe, but I think you reported the title of the room, and then that reports me.
Yeah, it's all associated. Top left, it's all got to be the same shit. I don't know how that works, you know?
And she's been here long enough to know that. You got 3.3, like, girl.
Yeah, I've been here very long, and I know that he's safe.
Yes, I've been here from the very beginning.
Me
so,
too. Me
okay.
too.
Well, they're
And
gonna look at the title of the room. They're gonna
what?
see who opened the
Where
room,
what?
and it's gonna
You'll
say
see,
Joe.
You'll be here tomorrow. Watch.
Well, if he isn't, we'll have our vengeance.
And I'll come back and say.
What room will I go to if it's not here?
Joe, I'll be in to talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for having me on your stage.
But I only want to keep him at the out of this because he's a nobody. He's somebody who just came on here. But to the people that
If this is his room, he's not a nobody. What do you mean?
it's not Timothy's room.
I thought you were leaving.
So, okay, I'm going to talk specific. Joe knows me, Ann knows me, Bieber knows me, Matt knows me. Now look, I can understand, like, you can say that, like, oh, I just, like, you guys want to do your own shit and disrupt the room. Now, here's what I'm going to be very blunt to you people. Okay, just say, like, Pepe I think we want to do our own shit. Fuck our place up. Okay, I'm gonna really press you fucking pussies. Okay, right now. Okay, Ann, headshot. You're a dumb bitch. Joe, you're. I'm gonna take a little bit easy on you. Okay, Beaver and Matt, you guys are a bunch of nobody pussies. Now,
Pepe, I don't care.
Pepe,
We don't care. I don't give a fuck. You think we care about clout on some stupid app? I don't give a shit. You just talk too much. I like you. I just don't want you to talk so fucking long. We've already made this clear.
Okay, let it out. Okay, let it out. I want to hear Matt and Beaver. No. Listen. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be mean to you guys because I want to. It'll motivate you guys.
Don't be mean to Beaver.
Because it'll motivate you guys. You fucking pisses on the wall. You fucking wallflowers. Part of my fucking, I don't know, just background people. You guys are nothing. Why? You guys are mad. Okay, you want to do your own thing, which I will agree with you with. Say your goddamn. Say what the fuck you mean. This is you guys.
Here, I'll say what I mean. We've already told
now
you
you got
before.
the Beaver mad.
We've already told you many times before. Okay, you go on about 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. You start your monologues and you just talk and you go into this community college lecture mode. If you just stop doing that, I would have no problem. I like having you around. I like it. You have I wish you would do your White America rooms. They were entertaining. Yes, that's not me. I don't do that. It's not my style. But a lot of people find it entertaining. I wish you would do it again. But when it comes to having a normal conversation, you start to just monologue. Like too damn long. And people leave the room and they get pissed. That's all it is. I mean, I've already told you this. I don't know why you're so put off by this. I don't know. I don't care. Yes, I'm a nobody on an app. I don't give a shit. Yes, you are more entertaining than I am. Yes, I fully admit it.
Nobody knows
All right.
who is.
Who else wants to speak on the matter?
I'm not trying.
Matt, you have any words on this subject?
No, man. What the fuck?
I mean, I think we talked about it 2 weeks ago. I don't know what else there is to say. Like the room is here to have like fucking. Like you crashed out, whatever, do your thing and all that, but 2 hours, 3 hours, it's not fair just to everybody.
No, white man. No, I'm gonna call you a pussy. Say what the fuck you mean with your goddamn chest.
I just said it.
Okay, just say no. I want you to be very okay. Do you know how I talk about Muslim people? Be that clear and direct with me. Okay, I'm somebody who actually appreciates. I know I'm doing it publicly. I would always want it to happen privately. But I'm pressing you. I'm pressing you publicly.
Shut up.
You shut the fuck up. Can you hear him speaking? Why are you even coming off mute?
I'll interrupt it whenever I want.
Truth, you can shut your fucking mouth. Okay, guys, move Truth.
You'll bitch for another 10 minutes.
No,
how much clearer can I be?
What are you talking to, you piece of shit?
How much clearer can I be?
Move this fucking faggot to the goo.
I like that.
This is between people who know each other, not this faggot. No, fucking nobody named Truth. But okay, what I'm trying to. If you want me to respect you guys, I want you to be brutally honest.
You know you're my friend.
I have been honest. I don't give a shit anymore.
Not you, Beaver. Not you, Beaver. I'm now asking Matt to do it. This is actually a growing exercise.
This
Beaver.
is so stupid.
No. Matt. I don't owe you anything. I don't know where
you don't owe anybody anything. I'm asking you. Because I'm asking you to do it to me. I'm asking you to do it to me.
That's not what you're talking about.
I'm asking you to do it to me.
I know. What do you want?
Okay, what I'm asking you is speak your fucking mind. Quit being a pussy.
Right? Well, first of all, I already told you. Like, do you not remember the conversation 2 weeks ago? Maybe I'm missing something on that.
No. I was speaking, and you were kind of like, yeah, okay. And that was it. But what I'm trying to get you to do is to stand up for yourself. Well, I already told you, if I was in your guys' situation, I would have gotten annoyed. And I would have told myself to shut the fuck up. I would have had it in private.
I don't owe you that. So
I'm about to tell you to
I'm
shut
not
the
saying
fuck
you
up,
owe me
and
that. I'm not saying
everybody
you owe me
should.
that. But I'm saying I would have stuck up for myself.
Well, I don't
My
have anything to
nigga
stick up for.
I'm trying to get you to stick up for yourself.
I have nothing to stick up for. I don't even know.
Okay, then just speak your mind. Viking will speak his mind. A lot of people will speak their mind on this.
I'm confused what you're not getting.
Say how you feel. Put it in words.
I mean, there's multiple people on this app that have heard us say what we feel, right, Bieber? I'm not making
Yeah,
it up.
this is old news.
Okay, so Bieber has spoken his mind. Matt, why are you not willing to do it?
I've already done it. I've already told it 2 weeks ago.
No, you have no, you haven't done it. That's
yes, I actually have done it, and that's why I don't owe you that anymore. You don't get it.
No, you don't owe. I never said you owed me that, but I'm just curious.
No, you're asking me to tell you something I've already told you. That's
why are you scared? I'm not somebody who's ever going to hurt you.
No,
I'm never going to get you to lose your job.
I'm tired of talking about it. Okay.
I'm not. But there's a zero consequence. I'm of zero consequence, and it's just like the fact that you would not just like state how you feel. I think is weird.
I mean, you can refuse to figure out how I feel. It's fine. That's on you. You can figure. You don't want to believe anything I'm saying. That's fine. That's cool.
But you don't owe it to me. I just think it's funny that you like. I guess I'm different. Like, look, Brad and I have gone at it. A lot of people have gone at it with me, and just kind of, in a way, it's just like we just say how we fucking feel. I mean,
I did. I already told you.
Okay, what did you tell me?
It's not a big deal. Like I'm very much.
What did you tell me? Just repeat it.
I don't care. Okay, I guess you need help with this. I don't know what's going on. I don't care if you're.
No, you're being
okay,
a
now
pussy
he's cutting
about
me
it
off.
right
I
now.
can't even tell. You asked me to explain. I mean,
I heard you trying to like backpedal and say like, well, he Bieber already explained it. No, why don't you say it?
No, well, you won't let me, so I mean.
Okay, go ahead. I'll shut up. Put me in the audience. You can go ahead.
No, I don't need to put you in the audience. It's fine.
No,
like I said, it's very much what Bieber said. It's not that hard. It's like we don't mind you being around. It's just like when there's conversation time, there's conversation time, and then when there's crash out time, there's crash out time. It's nothing against you.
Go on YouTube and search X-Files.
When there's crash out time for you is about a 3 hour, 4 hour ordeal. So that gets stuck up a whole room. You understand that, right?
Yeah, I guess. I'm not blaming you for this. You guys for this.
His cute stuff.
I guess I'm somebody who would be like, look, dude, in the back channel, I would say, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. Look, dude, you had your White America room, so that's amazing. But hey, look, dude, we're trying to do something different. No offense, you talk too much. You try to center yourself too much. All of that shit. And I would be like, yeah, okay, I get it, bro.
We did do that. That's what we said.
And I had this. No, you guys never did that.
Oh my God, that's just a lie.
They did, bro. And why did they even fucking gotta tell you that? You a grown ass man.
Shut up.
This is not your fucking room. They shouldn't have to fucking.
Between Bieber and
They shouldn't have to fucking tell you. They shouldn't have to fucking tell you that you're talking too fucking much or you're centering yourself, nigga.
Okay.
You're a grown ass fucking man, bro. Make your fucking point and shut the fuck up.
Like I said, it was between us.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm letting you know how I fucking feel, nigga, and I can let you know how I fucking feel, nigga. You fucking talk too much, nigga.
Okay, that's fine.
Nigga, I ain't done talking, nigga. The housemaid ain't done talking, nigga. Shut up, nigga. You my housemaid
nobody cares
tonight,
about you,
nigga.
dumb nigger. Shut
you
up.
my housemaid tonight, nigga. So like I was saying, bro.
We got
nobody like we all don't. You could say whatever you want to say to me, bro. I still don't mind you in this motherfucker.
That's fine.
But when you get into your fucking diary mode, you kill the fucking room, bro. Stop killing our fucking room, bro. Niggas don't. It can be a dying app all we want to be, bro. Stop killing our fucking room, nigga.
Okay, that's fine. I guess that was my fucking point. Okay, like, don't be pussies. Draw a goddamn boundary and state it up front.
Pepe, how did you just repeat exactly what I said? If you didn't know it, that's what I said before. Doesn't make sense. I literally
no,
said
no,
word
Beaver,
for
no,
word.
no. I've had to coax it out of you guys, and I've literally look, guys. Okay, in order to survive, you have to have healthy boundaries. I clearly, and even I wondered whether or not I was like crossing those boundaries. If I was Pepe, if I was in your guys' shoes, I would have kicked Pepe the fuck out. I'd have like, look, bro, it's not your fucking show. I don't want to listen to you. You're talking too much. You're centering yourself too much. I would have drawn a very strong boundary and kicked myself the fuck out. Now, hold on.
They said, no, let him stay.
This is not between Timothy. This is not about your dumb nigger ass. Shut the fuck up.
This bitch, nigga, I on Crip, nigga, I would have been kicked you out this
on Crip,
motherfucker,
suck
bro.
my fucking dick. I don't give a fuck.
You better thank them that they even fuck with you and let you be in this bitch, bro. Because I would have been kicked you out,
okay, more low IQ nigger shit. Amazing. But with that being said, okay, now we have this performative nigger saying this shit. We were just talking it out between, like I said, it's just between
I would have been kicked you out, nigga.
Beaver and Matt. Look, guys, I can I was very upfront about this. I could understand, and as you guys know, I've been showing up in your rooms talking way fucking less because I'm too fucking lazy and unmotivated to make my own fucking rooms.
It's so
I guess
easy.
in a way, it's just like I why are you guys like timid to like draw a boundary? Just like, look, this is what we want to do. No offense, bro. We want to do our own thing. And this is not me. I guess if anything, it's kind of me trying to tell you. As I told you, I would tell somebody like me, shut the fuck up, I'm doing my own thing, but I would make it very fucking clear from the beginning. I would just say like, look, dude, we're doing our own thing.
Mostly because I let everybody speak. I don't really care. I'm not a big blocker. I don't block people. Yeah, you know, I don't like. I never really.
You don't have to block people. It's just like you set a boundary.
That's what you're asking. Like, why haven't you done that? That's why I haven't done it. I don't do that.
Okay, but you have to set boundaries with fucking people.
Oh, I don't. I don't have to do anything. I don't always. People have different styles.
No, everybody has to set fucking boundaries. Boundaries are what you're willing to tolerate.
No, you don't.
We don't have to do that. That's the part you don't understand. We don't. I don't have to. I don't have to block
if you don't know what a if you don't, how do you know what somebody's boundaries are?
I mean, you can tell them.
Exactly.
And I did do that already. That's the part I don't get. You don't understand it.
Not really. No.
Yeah, we did.
You guys are timid.
We got multiple
about it.
witnesses.
Come on.
We have multiple witnesses.
I don't dislike. I don't even dislike you and Beaver.
Are you there, Mikey?
Something different for you. Might block you. Is that what you want? I mean, I don't know. What
well, you guys can do whatever you want. If you guys want to do it, I guess like I'm just. It's just like I just find it weird because like, okay, maybe I'm just a weird person, but like my personal friends.
Maybe you are a weird person.
They would literally say like, bro, dude, shut the fuck up. You know, that kind of shit. It's just like,
dude,
it's okay. Kind of
it's
like you're doing too much. You're going too far. And I don't know. It was I think you guys, and I think it's maybe because you guys like me and you don't want it to be like a hard blow, which I can respect that, but it's just like.
Is this an example of what y'all were talking about? Is this what he does? Is this the thing?
Yeah.
No, nobody's talking.
Not at all. This is on you.
Okay.
Oscar.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I just thought it was weird and out of nowhere, and that is fine. You guys can do your own route. Look,
So,
you guys
can we talk about
owe me
Ossoff's
nothing. You guys
statement
owe
now?
me at the end of the day. You guys owe me nothing.
What did Ossoff say?
Yeah, so Assad apparently made some comment that Trump likes to hang out with Natalie Harp and doesn't care about other people, and Natalie Harp is a bone cancer survivor. So yeah, that guy's an asshat.
They don't owe you shit, nigga. I still ain't hear you say thank you, nigga.
Thank you.
Not you, I'm talking to Pepe.
I said thank you.
They owe Matt and Beaver a fucking thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the thing is that Timothy, you did say thank you.
I don't give a fuck. Can you say thank you, bro? Can you? I want to hear you show your motherfucking appreciation. Show your fucking appreciation.
Why do you keep saying
I don't
the
give a
N-word
fuck how
so
you
much?
feel about me, nigga.
You're
You
the
can feel
house
however you
nigger
want to
that they
feel
gave a
about me,
mod to.
nigga.
Like, what
But
am I
Mac
fucking
and
do?
Beamer and even Joe, even Beamer, you owe them
I
a
was
fucking
literally
thank you,
the
nigga.
goddamn
Without
plantation
them,
master
nah,
when I met
nigga.
them.
Without them, you would be a fucking nobody.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
I'm talking to you, nigga. I don't, like I said, I don't give a fuck how you feel about me, nigga. You could, I don't give a fuck how you feel. But I have yet to hear you say thank you, bro.
You're the literally.
So when you want to tell them
twin.
thank you, nigga, until I hear thank you, bro.
Nobody's
fuck
thinking
you,
you're
nigga.
dumb. Sorry,
Yo, thank you, bro. I'll say thank you. I'll say it so we can move on, Timothy. I'll say thank you.
Say thank
Let's
you.
move on.
It's funny.
Well, I'm all done. I'm gonna go to bed. You guys are.
Thank
cool.
you.
All right. See you later, buddy. Have
Thank
a
you.
good day.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
Thank you.
I'm not your friend, guy.
I'm not your guy, Jagga.
Gay! Motherfuckers gotta understand, man. When you got bosses and you got shooters, man. The boss not gonna talk to you, bruh. You gotta deal with the shooters, nigga. You ain't worthy to talk to the boss, nigga.
The boss man. The final boss man. That's pretty funny.
You trying to make a lot? I gotta really know.
The
But
final
anyway,
boss.
what was y'all talking about?
The final boss is that the dragon guy in Zelda, right?
Wait, what are you
Yeah.
talking
He was talking about a lot, Oscar, man.
Or
who's off, man? I don't even know, man. Really.
Okay, I want to give an update on so Hayden Panettiere that died, that actress. She ended up dying from an overdose, from what it looks like.
Allegedly.
No, that's what the 911 they just released.
Spicy.
Can I just finish? Can I just finish?
racist.
Can I just finish, or like are people retarded?
People are retarded.
Okay, so the 911 call was released. So then it comes to find out. So I knew that she had recently had a daughter. Her daughter was about like 8 months old, and she ended up having postpartum, which seems to be like the trend in the news, which is really sad. She had postpartum, and she ended up she didn't want to say gave her kid up, but like the dad had full custody of the daughter, because she was having really bad postpartum, which is like so sad. And then I didn't even realize that her younger brother died in 2023. And in a recent interview with Joe Shetty, she said that she didn't want to live in a world where her brother didn't exist. So it seems like she was going through which is so sad.
That's when River Phoenix, committed suicide. I felt bad for him too.
Yeah.
That was like your boy Joaquin Phoenix. That was his brother. It was crazy.
Wait, that was an accident, right?
Well,
yeah,
no, I
what
think
happened?
River Phoenix, wasn't that an
It was
accidental
a
event?
drug overdose.
Yeah, I think he drug overdose. Yeah.
Oh, it was?
But allegedly, he was involved in some sexual thing with some not nice producers or whatever. I forget.
Wasn't Hayden Panettiere with one of the Klitschko brothers? That's like a 6'8" monster boxer, and she's what, less than 5 feet tall.
Yeah, she's tiny.
But I remember when Joaquin Phoenix, he won an Academy Award. I forget what he won for it, but he cried, talking about his brother, and it's very sad.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it was sad. He won. I forget was it Joker that he, excuse me, that he won for?
Who?
Joaquin Phoenix.
I think so. It's just Joaquin.
Hey, you sound like you're gonna spit a loogie when you say his name.
Joaquin.
Guys, when I came here, I saw the title was like President Trump. So I did want to ask a question that I didn't get to yesterday. Like, are you guys like this is like a pro-Trump room?
I mean, Trump can do bad things.
Joe, you want to talk to that, Joe?
He has faults, but like he's our president, so be nice.
Good. Oscar, you got 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. Come on, man. What you think? Like, seriously? You're not that dumb, right?
No, I mean, like, I just don't make assumptions. You know
I mean,
what I mean? Like,
did you vote for Kamala Harris or President Trump?
I was going to vote Green, man, but then I voted for Trump, like, weirdly enough, because of a conversation with my father. Because he was like, well, if you go on and vote for Trump, you might well vote for Trump, you know, And honestly, I would say that was the best campaign that I've ever seen in my life, aside from Obama. Now,
wait, did you vote?
Let me just give Oscar a quick shout out, man. He came in yesterday with a pink ticket, man. Stayed around for a pretty long time, bro. And I see him back in the room today, man. We appreciate you, Oscar, brother. Go ahead, brother. I fuck with what you be saying, man. I'm listening.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But no, man, like when it came down to the 2024 election, I witnessed one of the best campaigns that I've ever seen in my life with Trump. But I also now feel like that was like the biggest political con job in history.
Hey.
Just with some of just with some of the promises that he made, and then like literally just did the complete opposite of. And so that's what it was fascinating to me, is that he could manage to do the.
What was the promises? What was the promises that you felt like he was not abiding by?
Just caring more about America than about
America first.
You know,
look what he did to the border. Yeah, so that's very.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, we're in a war with Iran that was unnecessary.
It's a situation with Iran, and would you rather them have a nuclear weapon or what?
You see, that's a weird thing. I actually would rather that they had a nuclear weapon.
Wow!
Yeah. Maybe we would leave them alone. I'm anti-imperialist.
Why would you leave them alone with the nuclear weapon? That's crazy.
I'm not a Republican. You know what I mean? Like
that doesn't matter. You don't have to be. But I mean, we can all agree that Iran with a nuclear weapon is not a good thing.
Listen to me. Russia has a nuclear weapon, right? Doesn't China have nuclear weapons? Like, don't some of the people or countries that we consider enemies have nuclear weapons? Is anything happening? No, it's not.
We don't. We don't consider Russia an enemy.
No, Russia's our friend. Is that why we're sanctioning them and stuff?
Well, I didn't say friend, but I didn't say enemy.
I'm just saying, like, that just seems like an antagonistic relationship. And I just
wait a minute. Like you're saying Russia's not doing anything? Didn't they invade Ukraine? Aren't they like working proxies with Iran?
Why did they?
Wait. You just said. I'm just saying your statement. You said, hey, they're not doing anything. All these countries with it. China. Yep, they're doing that one China policy. They just sailed around Australia. They just they keep trying to do their influences. Didn't they fuck around with Tibet? Didn't they fuck around with Nepal? Aren't they still fucking around with a few other countries?
Bhutan as well.
Hold on, David, please. You're the worst representative here. And then you have let me see, the idea that Iran with a nuclear weapon. So let's see this. A nation that is very quick to launch against both what it considered its ally, other Muslims. And you think somehow that the two nations with the greatest hostility, armed to the teeth with nuclear weapons, somehow or another, either one, it wouldn't matter, would launch a nuclear weapon in that vicinity. And you think somehow or another it would be a good thing. I'd say there'd be a nuclear holocaust in the Middle East, which would end up driving the world into a disparity, an economic depression, and a whole lot of problems, all because someone said, hey, you know what? Let's give a hot button to the other side, when we know that both of these idiots are going to launch at some point, because the minute one gives that threat, which that will inevitably happen, Iran will threaten it as clear evidence. Now all of a sudden you have both nations, and don't think Israel won't launch. They could launch first. I'm not putting it past them. But we do know that the retaliation it won't just be Israel and Iran that gets hit. It'll be Saudi Arabia. It'll be Jordan. It'll be UAE. It'll be absolutely everybody in that region. And then you're going to have to deal with the fallout. Billions of people fleeing that area, sick. And the world's going to have to respond. And they're going to come to your borders. And they're not going to be able to live there. And you're going to have a massive decrease in oil production worldwide, which is going to send what? An economic depression down. So again, the short-term thinking for optics on Instagram versus the long-term thinking on this is a very strong possibility. This could have dire consequences on the entire fucking world if these two nations do it.
Yeah, so we've been dealing with the People's Democratic Republic of North Korea, and we don't want to deal with that again. And I think that's what we would deal with if we're dealing with a nuclear-powered, which we don't want to do.
I have a lot of
but what I'm saying is, you know, I mean, like they're.
What about ending the Ukraine war? What's up with those?
That's the Ukraine problem, not a us problem.
But that's something he campaigned on, which was the topic. I even have girls. So where is that?
Well, that was an observation that he said.
He made a promise.
But the power when he said like he wants to end okay, with all due respect, when he said he wants to end the Ukraine war, I mean it was up to him. It would probably be over, but it's not his fault that your boy
Day One
that doesn't want to end the war. I mean he's
said
like
Day One though.
Within 24 hours.
Well, of course. I mean, every politician makes promises.
You know, but isn't that interesting that when it comes to Trump, that we're accepting of that though? Like when it comes to Trump, now it's okay that politicians lie, and now
he didn't lie. He didn't lie.
I mean, did he tell the truth, my guy? Did he tell the truth?
What about enriching?
That's what he wanted to do, but it's not. But the problem is your boy Zelensky is refusing to negotiate on proper terms with Putin. So it's not his fault.
I apologize. I do want to respect.
I accept your apology.
Will you yield to Putin? Is that a Western philosophy that the U.S.
he should just give up the land and just move on.
And that's that's okay for the U.S. and the West and Europe.
Yes, it is okay for the U.S. Yes.
Okay.
Well,
what about slashing everyday prices? We could move on from Ukraine, the breadbasket of Europe. Yeah, we can move on from that. But what about slashing everyday prices? What about lowering inflation?
Yeah, because my gas is high as fuck, and I live in Mississippi.
Well, your gas is actually cheaper than it was under Biden.
I voted for Trump, but live in the U.S. The gas is not cheaper.
Well, that's factually inaccurate.
Yeah, it's factually correct. I mean, you can look up.
I'd like you to produce gas facts where gas is cheaper now than it was, 3 years ago. I'd like to produce.
Gas is absolutely 100% cheaper
actually,
today.
oil was the most.
David, shut the fuck up. God damn. You're like the worst person to talk with any sort of this, dude. Like, I don't know what you're fucking drinking, but you don't make any sense. First off, gas is absolutely cheaper. Trump did drop prices when he first came into office. Yes. Has there been a spike and a rise in it because of fucking certain market pressures that have occurred both
what are certain market pressures?
Because they could be the oil, it could be transportation, it also could be the tariff for this week. Well, no, it's not just
the war.
I just said the fucking war, dipshit. I also said tariffs.
90% of it.
No, it's not. It actually was the tariffs and the trade disputes that Trump is having, because that caused a sharp incline off that.
Which is the industry.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. Your gas prices, yes, have a slight increase, but they're nowhere near where they were 3 fucking years ago under Biden. So that shit's just absurd, and then you're fucking lying. Secondly, the cost prices started when Trump instituted tariffs. Now, were they the right thing to do? I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. He promised $21 trillion in investments. If he does that and accomplishes that before the end of his term, he will become the greatest financial president to ever exist in the history of our country. Because there's no one else that's going to be able to get that kind of capital to be injected into our nation. Has he done it yet? No. Has he played the tariff war very, very much loose? Yes. Is it something better? I don't know yet. It's too soon to tell. Yes, you're struggling now. And he did come out and say, we're going to face this and we're going this down. It's going to take some time. He did make that carve out. So did many of his administration. So I get it. You're sitting there going, I want this, and I don't blame you. I understand it. But I also understand that the world dynamics at that time, because Obama believed in globalists, and he wanted to have a more economic presence worldwide.
Fuck Obama. That's not
Okay, great, but that what's important is the course that they set, and the course that they did, and Trump.
fact.
No, you don't have the facts. You're just mumbling off fucking TikTok trends.
I have a question. Yeah, loudness doesn't work. Getting loud.
I'm actually talking normal. Trust me, you don't want me to go off.
I have a
Like everybody in this room or this club will know you'll know when I go off.
That doesn't bother me. But I have a question. So how do you measure the fact that gas was lower now than before? Do you look at historic highs or do you look at average?
I don't know. What's the average under Biden? Somebody else since you.
It was over $5 a gallon. It was over $110 a barrel. So.
Okay, so it was over $110 a barrel. Today, I think it was what? Is it at $90 a barrel? Somewhere around there?
That's not a fact. The gas under Biden.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to Google this myself? All right, so let's do this.
Because you're relying on David, and that's not a fact. The gas under Biden.
I asked everybody.
$3.12.
Nah, okay, you're thinking like
that's
the
a lie and a half.
No, you're thinking like over the entire term. It wasn't. No, the height.
No, you're
the height
fucking
of it
lying.
was a lot more. Yeah,
Fact
you're
check,
wrong.
$3.12. That's what an average is.
You're wrong.
Of course,
You're
he
average.
got
Of
higher
course,
because
average.
he's quoting the average. Yeah.
So what do we look at? Why would I look at peak high for 3 days? And Brent crude oil prices or West Texas being 110 would have been on all over the news. Would have been all over the news.
Okay, calm down, relax, calm down.
110 is literally
Okay,
not possible.
calm down. It's definitely possible.
And it has gone over 110, and it literally sent the world.
Okay, so really, no, the world will keep spinning. The world is fine. Relax.
That's not how that works, David.
So at the current point, it looks like even Google in a quick synapse says it was $1.50 or $1.80 more than it currently is. So again, on average,
Bloomberg, you can fact check that.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm just telling you what Google just said. So I'm glad you took the average, which we all knew that gas got up to $6-7 where I was at. That was Minnesota. In California, you guys were paying a fortune. $5 was like universally the average.
That's right.
Then it started to dip down a little bit. I do recall that. We all did that. And eggs were like, what, $12 a fucking dozen?
That's right.
Almost a buck an egg.
There was a big egg scare.
Yeah, and so like there were economic pressures to sit there and Biden. And when you sit there and you sound just like the Biden Democrats, when you don't understand the economy. Over the 4 years, it wasn't at that time frame until about June and July when it got close to the election and Biden started saying, "Hey, I gotta fix the economy. I gotta do some things here." And the administration, that is exactly what happened. And then Biden reversed stances on immigration. He reversed fucking stances on a multitude of things. And then I don't give a fuck what you like. Now you're with me. That's the problem you have. Is that you're now here, and I'm gonna tell you what, because you want to fucking talk over everybody, then you want to cry like the bottom bitch you are about how you don't give a fuck, but now you're gonna cry. So here you go. The expenses are all about what Biden was doing. Where you think there was a universal backlash, the number one fucking metric that people said they voted against Biden was because of economic fucking issues that existed in their country. People were fucking fed up. They were paying a fortune. And Trump did lower them the minute he came on. Was he totally responsible for all those? No, he wasn't totally responsible. There were some shifts in the economic pressures. There was an investment on there. There was massive fucking gains. And again, you're just trying to sit there and do this whole broad-based analysis when we're aware that when Biden took office, it was fucking massively expensive. There were shortages, which we understood that was related to COVID. And you could look at the supply chain, but Biden didn't do any relief on those. He didn't do absolutely none of that. And then as gas went up and people were like, hey, it's still fucking expensive, which is what everybody in this room, without having to go to Google, can fucking tell you under Biden. But you dipshit, you want to get on a stage full of other people and say, Biden only had $3 a gallon. You know what, motherfucker? I'd like to have that fucking $3. Everybody would. I actually paid a lot less when I first got down to Texas. Down here, it was $1.50. I paid $1.50 for a gallon, and I liked that shit. So in other words, you are actually saying, hey, here, now has the conflict in the Middle East spiked it up? Yes. Has fucking OPEC actually taken advantage of some of these entities? Absolutely. There's no one that's disputing that shit in any conservative circles. In fact, bitching about that shit. But your dumbass wants to go through and say Biden did such a great job when he didn't. Because then, if he was doing such a great job, he wouldn't have looked like a monkey at the fucking debate stage. He wouldn't have looked like a piece of shit. And then Kamala would have, I wouldn't change anything with the economy and wouldn't have had a record-sweeping loss. The economy was not stable under Biden at any point in time. And the fucking weird fucking troglodyte fucking troll point that you try to bring out and say, well, we're going to take the lowest, which was at the end of Biden's term. That was basically when it dropped. And then at the last fucking quarter, it drops and it sinks like a stone because guess who was coming in office? Big Daddy Orange Man, who is dragging his balls all over your face. And while you were licking his butthole, and while you were sitting there going, oh my God, no kings, and you were wearing fucking vagina hats, while you were sitting there parading around and going, what about abortion rights? This motherfucker sat there and shifted markets before he was even in power. He started having fucking investors start reallocating funds. They started doing a whole bunch of shit to try to bring down prices. And guess what? Biden's little reputation goes, oh, hey, look, I lowered gas. Biden didn't do shit. Biden didn't do fucking shit. And the math doesn't math with you because, again, your $3 fucking average doesn't fucking work. And I get twat waffles like you. This is why you didn't win. This is why you won't win again. This is why people don't listen to you. Because the baseline person knows that their grocery bill went from $100 a week to fucking $180, $240, $300. And you sit there and say it wasn't. Target was putting on fucking stop the saying Jesus, fuck Jesus in the ass. I don't give a fuck. You can sit there and suck Jesus's dick. Maybe you can get some wood out of the guy. I don't give a fuck. Like you think I'm fucking care about what Jesus with some fucking guy? I don't give a shit anyway, dude. Your Osama bin Laden fucking acolyte fucking bullshit. Your camel dust jockey things ain't gonna fucking do shit either. Your BHI fucking rhetoric doesn't move me either. None of that shit does, because you guys are all pussies. You all are fucking just pussies. You are fucking wimp. You're feckless.
I want y'all to know. Y'all have amazed me. How long y'all talk this now?
Oh, I could do this all night. I did this against Pepe too. I did it for 3 days.
I'm saying, bro.
This guy just doesn't shut up. So like, I mean, if he's gonna interrupt, I just don't let him talk. Like, this is the best thing to do, is just really allow these fucking little Karens, these little broken bitch Karens that have been broken because they couldn't get their favorite fucking little champion in there who was doing trans fucking rights. He couldn't figure out how to get him in. That's the only thing that occurred. This guy is like trans for Kamala. That's the only thing he has. He's pissed off because that didn't fucking work. And the rest of America doesn't give a shit. They cared about economics. They cared about bread, eggs, and milk. That's what America cared about under Biden.
I never got a chance to actually respond to you like that. And I apologize.
No, that's fine, Oscar. I actually consider you a worthy opponent, and in a discussion, I actually like talking to you. I may not agree with you, but I actually like talking, even with your, I don't want to bring it back up, your